Okay, I'd like to talk about change personal history, which is an anchoring process. It also happens to be very similar to a timeline process, and possibly one of the first timeline processes that was developed. If we imagine a scenario where here in the present we have occasions where we are experiencing an unresourceful state, and this has been going on really for quite a number of years in our past, then what we can do is here elicit an example of that state, go back in time to what we believe was the first occasion where this state appeared. Having done that, we can identify when that state was. Having identified the state, we can break state, come back to the present, and here in the present, we can talk about what resources we have now, today, as an adult, and with everything that we know, that would be useful back then. We elicit that state, we anchor it, and once again, we go back to the original time, the first recognition of the unresourceful state. We view ourselves in the unresourceful state and then step in and transfer these resources that we brought from the future. Having done that, we essentially are collapsing that anchor. By collapsing that anchor, we are changing the meaning of this particular context. And so we are creating, in effect, a new history. Having created the new history, we can then bring that forward, noticing how all the times between the past and the present, when this particular state occurred, how they now feel different, until we come back to the present and experience a new future without the unresourceful past. We've now effectively changed our personal history and collapsed this anchor.